Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. In our life, we want to achieve anything mean we should have moral, mental ability, moral strength or mental strength. We should not degrade even for small hindrance occurred. Life is always a hurdle. We have to crossing over it and get success. Otherwise, our life will become futile. For whatever the thing, the society, a person who is strong in mentally, physically can achieve everything, but a person, lazy fellow, who he is weaker in all the sects, cannot come up. So, what is main required is definitely one should think of this. Therefore, today I take the topic strength is life, weakness is death. Prayer. Vishveshwara Virupaksha Vishwarupa Sadashiva Sharanam Bhavabhutesha Karunakara Shankara. Powerful people are able to do whatever they like. They are often considered morally right because of their strength only. They enjoy life as they are physically, mentally, socially, and emotionally strong. Besides, they have strong willpower, and that's why they can scale great heights in life. So it is rightly said that strength is life. On the other hand, the weak have no place in the world. Weakness leads to all kinds of miseries. The weak-minded people do not possess strong willpower, so they cannot even dream of accomplishing great tasks. They lead life like ordinary persons. Thus, there is no doubt that weakness is death. In this regard, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, he who is soft and weak-minded, like the puffed rice soaked in milk, is good for nothing. He cannot achieve anything great, but a strong and vigorous person can accomplish everything great. Regarding the importance of strength, Swami Vivekananda states, strength is life, weakness is death. Expansion is life, contraction is death. Love is life, hatred is death. Today, many people are weak-minded. It is because in many cases, our parents, teachers, friends, etc. told us in the early years of life, see, if you do not do this or that, something untoward may happen to you. So, such teachings or instructions are deep-rooted in us even today, which have made us mentally so weak that we hesitate to initiate any adventurous task. Therefore, Swami Vivekananda says, let positive and strong thoughts enter into your brains from childhood. It is imperative that we should fill our brains with positive thoughts and do not let in weak thoughts at any cost. The act of inculcating strength in us can be done by the mother in our childhood. We can observe it in Shivaji's life, or Chhatrapati Shivaji's life, how his mother Bhuvaneshwari Devi trained him from his childhood, and the result is before us. It is a great fact. The strength is life, and weakness is continuous strain and misery, and in other words, it is death. It is weakness, says Vedanta, which is the cause of all misery, and in other words, it is death. It is weakness, says Upanishad, which is cause of all misery. We commit many crimes because we are weak. When there is nothing to weaken us, there is no misery in life. All evils in the world are due to weakness. The motive power in evils is weakness. Gloating over the sad miseries of the past weakens us. The remedy for annihilating weakness is not brooding over our weaknesses but thinking of strength. How to gain strength? The question. Let us see the answer. It lies in the auto suggestions and saying to yourself, I am the maker of my destiny. I am the bringer of good into myself. I am pure and blessed. We should not let such thoughts enter our mind that cause weakness. Positive attitude is important to life, which can make us strong. We show our weakness when we blame others for our weaknesses. Nobody can harm a strong willed person. We should introspect and focus on things that makes us strong. Lord Krishna's message to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita is of utmost importance that illustrates the maxim and gives its authenticity. Lord Krishna's instructions are based on the fundamental principle in the undermentioned verse from Mandukya Upanishad. This Atman, self cannot be won by anyone who is without strength, nor with error in the seeking, nor by self-discipline without the true mark. But when a man of knowledge strives by these means, his self enters into Brahman, his abiding place. The firmness of body, the formidability of the mind, the constancy of the character, and such other excellences are all born of strength. This world and next one are all born of strength and are for the strong only. Thus, we can say that the weak have no place in the world. Right conduct, straightforwardness, enjoyment, etc. come from strength. The practice of yoga is possible because of it. All divine traits have their source in it. Exalted life begins with Atma Bodhan, which expresses itself as strength. Need of strength. This is a great fact. Strength is life, weakness is death. Strength is felicity, life is eternal, immortal. Weakness is constant strain and misery. Weakness is death. It is weakness, says the Vedanta firmly, which is the cause of all problems and all adversities in this world. Because weakness is one of the root cause of various sufferings. We become miserable because we are weak in mind, not body. We live, steal, kill, and commit other crimes because we are all weak. We die because we are weak. Whether there is nothing to weaken us, there is no death nor sorrow. We are miserable through delusion. Give up the delusion and the whole thing vanishes. Strength for us. What we need is strength. Who will give us strength? There are thousands to weaken us, and of the stories we have had enough. What makes stand up and work? Strength. Strength is goodness, weakness is a sin. The only religion that ought to be taught is the religion of fearlessness. Either in this world or in the other world of religion, it is a time that fear is a cause of degradation and sin. It is a fear that brings misery, fear that brings death, fear that breeds evil. And what causes fear? Ignorance of our own nature. Know that all sins and all evils can be summed up in that one word, weakness. It is weakness that is the motive power in all evil doing. It is weakness that makes men injure others. It is weakness that makes them manifest. Let them know what they are not in reality. Let them know what they really are. The best guide in life is strength. Next, everything that can weaken us as a race we have had for the last 1,000 years. It seems as if during that period, the national life had this one and in view. How to make us weaker and weaker till we have become real earthworms, crawling at the feet of everyone who dares to put his foot on us. Therefore, my friends, as one of your blood, as one that lives and dies with you, let me tell you that we want strength, and every time strength. Source of strength. 1. All the strength and succor you want is within yourselves. Therefore, make your own future. Let the dead past bury its dead. The infinite future is before you. Next. Infinite strength is religion and God. Next. You are pure and perfect, and what you call sin does not belong to you. Sins are low degrees of self manifestation. Manifest yourself in a higher degree. How to gain strength? Men are taught from childhood that they are weak and sinners. Teach them that they are all glorious children of immortality, even those who are the weakest in manifestation. Let positive, strong, helpful thought enter into their brains from very childhood. Lay yourself open to these heights or these thoughts and not to weakening and paralyzing ones. Say to your own minds, I am he, I am he. Let it ring day and night in your minds like a song. and at the point of death declare, I am He. That's truth. The infinite strength of the world is yours. I am responsible for my fate. I am the bringer of good unto myself. I am the bringer of evil. I am the pure and blessed one. We must reject all thoughts that assert to the contrary. This is the only way to reach the goal, to tell ourselves and to tell everybody else that we are divine. And as we go on repeating this, strength comes. He who flatters or at first will get stronger and stronger, and the voice will increase in volume until the truth takes possession of our hearts and courses through our veins and permeates our bodies. Next, blame none for your own faults, stand upon your own feet and take the whole responsibility upon yourselves. Say, this misery that I am suffering is of my own doing, and that very thing proves that it will have to be underdone by me alone. Next one. The remedy for weakness is not brooding over weaknesses, but thinking of strength. You are pure and perfect, and what you call sin does not belong to you. Sins are low degrees of self manifestation. Manifest yourself in a high degree. It is one of the strength of the world is in yours. Never say no, never say I cannot, for you are infinite. Even time and space are as nothing compared with your nature. You can do anything and everything, you are almighty. And what causes fear? Ignorance of our own nature. Take off the veil of hypnotism which you have cast upon the world. Send not out thoughts and words of weakness unto humanity. Let them know what they really are. Let them repeat day and night what you are or what they are. Let them suck it with their mother's milk, this idea of strength, I am He, I am He. Everyone has assured qualities or persona that manipulate one's decisions, which can be either favorable or detrimental. This is where individual strengths and weaknesses develop from or make each one of exclusive. We need to be able to distinguish not only our strengths but also more prominently our weaknesses. Weaknesses would be the vicinity that we need to ask for aid or assistance from others in order to grow and thrive as entity. Life is never-ending learning practice. One of the most important lessons we can ever learn from comes from inside. As we go through life, it is crucial that we can earn, even we can learn who we are and have the aptitude to identify and grow personal strengths and weaknesses. By identifying our personal strengths and weaknesses, we can become triumphant in our professional life as well as our life personal. Personal strengths and need to be shattered proof in order to our ambition and eschew flowing others down when you are part of a squad. As we go through life, it is vital that we learn who use we are. I love those who can smirk in dilemma, who can assemble strength from anguish and grow daring by reflection. This is the trend of diminutive minds to struggle, but they whose heart is strong and whose conscience approves their behavior will chase their values unto death. Some of us believe holding on makes us sturdy, but sometimes it is letting go. We can be exhausted emotionally and fatigued, distressed, and after spending time alone with God, we find that He injects into our bodies vigor, control, and potentiality. Wish me glee. I don't expect to be happy, it's gotten beyond that. Somehow, wish me courage and power and a sense of it. I will need them all. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Strength in life and weakness is death. It is statement of Swami Vivekananda. He visited all over India. These ethics have many types of meanings. It's according to our duties. Hence, I am going to compare with negative and also positive attitude of human. When I can, when I came Bangalore, meet my friends who got a job already and now they're doing something. They are always suggesting me positive away. They are encouraging me for attending interview in positive way. When I meet other friends who tell now hunting tours, they were explaining unsuccessful interview introspectional is entirely different. Positive attitude always increases your confidence. It always reaches in your strong skills and try to suggest you to enhance your career in stronger skill area. It can give happy life and healthy mind. Our future is not in our hand. It can give happy life and healthy mind to you. Negative attitude mind to you. Always find previous failure event in your life and try to recall every time. It reduces your creativity and increases a lot of more abnormal activity in your life. Strength is life, weakness is death. Strength is felicity, life eternal, immortal. Weakness is constant strain and misery. Weakness is death. Older I grow, the more everything seems to me to lie in manliness. That is my gospel. The remedy for weakness is not brooding over weakness, but thinking of strength. Teach men of the strength that is already within them. The greatest sin in the world is yourself weak. Stand and die in your own strength. If there is any sin in the world, it is weakness. Avoid all weakness. For weakness is sin, weakness is death. Whatever you think that you will be. If you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself strong, strong you will be. Therefore, my friend, let me tell you that we want strength, and every time strength. And the Upanishads are the great mine of strength. Therein lies strength enough to invigorate the entire world. The entire world can be vivified, made strong, energized through them. All the strength and succor you want is within yourselves. Therefore, make your own future. Let the dead past busy its dead. The infinite future is before you, and you must always remember that each word, thought, and deed lays up a store for you, and that as the bad thoughts and bad works are ready to spring upon you like tigers, so also there is the inspiring hope that the good thoughts and good deeds are ready with the phenomena of the power 100,000 angels is to defend you always and forever. This world is a great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. My child what I want is muscles of iron and numerous of steel, inside which dwells a mind of the same material as that of which can penetrate to the mysteries and the secrets of the universe and will accomplish their purpose in any fashion, even if it meant going down to the bottom of the uh, ocean and meeting death face to face. The men, these are wanted. Everything else will be ready. Not strong, vigorous, believing young men, sincere to the black backbone, are wanted. And 100 of such, and the world become revolutionized. Your country require heroes. Be heroes. Your duty is to go on working, and then everything will follow of itself. We have wept thee long enough, no more weeping, but stand on your feet and be men. It is a man making religion that we want, it is non making theories that we want. It is man making education, all is the test of the truth. Anything that I make you weak physically, intellectually, and spiritually, reject as poison. There is no life in it. It cannot be true. Truth is something strong. Truth is purity. Truth is all knowledge. What makes you weep, my friend? In you is all power. Summon up your all powerful nature, you mighty one, and this whole universe will lie at your feet. What is the self family alone that predominates and not matter? If one does not resist because he is good, weak, lazy, not beautifies, he will not. The other man knows that he can strike, but blesses his enemies. The one who comes from weakness resists not commits as a sin, and resists not commits to receive any benefit from the non-cheater resistance, while the other would commit a sin by offering a important task by in a resistential power. Be not afraid of anything. You will do marvelous work. The moment you fear, you are nobody. It is fear that is the cause of our woes, and it is fearless that brings heaven even in a moment. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Strength is goodness, weakness is sin. If there is one word that you find coming out like a bomb from Upanishads, bursting like a bombshell upon masses of ignorance, it is the word fearlessness, and the only religion that ought to be taught is the religion fearlessness. It is fear that brings misery, fear that brings death, fear that breeds evil. Shri Kantai Kalyana Nidhe Nidhe Dhanam Shri Venkata Nivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam Mangala Sasambare Badacharya Bro Sarvesha Buru Acharya Satkrudayastu Mangalam.